Okay, there's 3 ways to graph a line. I want you to know all 3. We're going to do 2 this week, and then next week we'll start with slope. So, first, you could just find 3 ordered pairs. Nothing wrong with that, which is just put a number in for x and see what y would be. So if I put, let's say, 1 in for x, so you'd have 1 plus y equals 2, subtract 1, y equals 1. So I'd have an ordered pair answer. Oh, ordered pairs are the way to set up answers when you have 2 variables. And it's always alphabetical. Now, I always use x and y, but the book uses a, b, m, n. So I'd have 1, 1 as an answer. So let's put in 3. 3 plus y equals 2. Subtract 3. Y would be negative 1. Let's put in 0. Now I could do it for y. Put 0 in for y. Okay, x plus 0 equals 2. So x equals 2. Now notice, when one of them is 0, that's kind of like a special ordered pair because it means it's right on an axis. So 1, 1, you'd go right 1, up 1. 3, negative 1, you'd go right 3. 1, 2, 3, negative 1. And I'm assuming you know how to plot an ordered pair. We'll do this in class, of course. Then you just connect the dots. Now you technically only need 2 ordered pairs, but I like 3. So now if it's solved for a variable already, just put numbers into the other variable. It's quick. Put 1 in. 2 times 1 is 2, minus 1 is 1. Put in 2. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 minus 1 is 3. Put in 0. 0 minus 1 is negative 1. So again, you go 1, 1, ooh-hoo, 2, 3, ooh-hoo, and 0, negative 1, ooh-hoo. Now, when you just have one variable, that is a special case. Ooh-hoo. So all that matters is x is 3. So 3, 0. 3, 1. 3, 2. And notice what happens. 3, 0. 3, 1. 3, 2. So whenever you just have x equals a number, it's always going to be a vertical line. And it has a special slope, whatever that is. We'll talk about that next week. So y equals negative 2. Give me a couple ordered pairs. Go ahead. Well, all that matters is y is negative 2. So 0, negative 2. 1, negative 2. 2, negative 2. So 0, negative 2, 1, negative 2, 0. Oh, I'm sorry, 2, negative 2. Whee! So freeze the video and do this one problem. Find 3 ordered pairs for me. Now, why not find what's called the intercepts, where it touches the axis? So put 0 in for x. 0 drops out. 3 times what is 6? Well, that's 2. And then put 0 in for y. This drops out. 2 times what is 6? That's 3. Then let's put in 1. So this will be a nasty number. 2 plus 3y equals 6. Subtract 2. So that'd be 4. So y equals 4/3. There's nothing wrong with the fraction. So that'd be 1 4/3. So we'll approximate that one. So 0, 2, that'd be here, straight up 2. 3, 0, across 3. And then 1 4/3 would be a little bit past the 1. So, woohoo. Now the second way is to find what's called intercepts. So I abbreviated x-intercept. That's where it touches the x-axis. Y-intercept is where it touches the y-axis. So you're just finding two ordered pairs, so a little bit quicker. What happens when you put 0 in for x? What happens when you put 0 in for y? That's it. So let's put 0 in for x. You got negative y equals 2, so y equals negative 2. Put 0 in for y, x equals 2. So I have 2, 0, and 0, negative 2. Whee! So intercepts, you're looking where they cross, and they cross when the item is 0. So what happens when x is 0? What happens when y is 0? So x 0, you have 2y equals 4, so y is 2. Y 0, well, x equals 4. So 0, 2, 4, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this one, a little bit more of a challenge, but still 0, 0. Woohoo. So if x is 0, y is 4. So this is always called the y-intercept when it's solved for y, because when you put 0 in, that's your answer. So that would go here, y-intercept. Now, we got a little work to do. If I put 0 in for y, got to actually solve it. Oh, do something we learned before. How exciting. Subtract 4. Divide by 2. So that's negative 2. So 0, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And negative 2 is left 0. Whee! Okay, try this one on your own. Find the intercepts. Okay, so x-intercept is when y is 0. The y-intercept is when x is 0. Because when x is 0, you're not going left or right in, you're just going straight up and down. So put 0 in for x, the y-intercept is 2. Okay, put 0 in for y. Might not be able to do that in our heads. Let's see. Subtract 2. And I know I'm not lining up the equals. Shame on Murphy. Multiply by 2. So the x-intercept's negative 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 0, 2, 1, 2. Whee! So we're not going to do slope today. I figured that's enough for this week. So the homework looks like you have a lot, but it's really not. So don't panic. Here is the homework. And then I put it on Schoology also. But I want you to turn in 2 assignments. I want you to turn in page 30. Oops. And I want you to turn in the graphing page. But you need to do all 5 because the next week's quiz, not this week, but next week's quiz, will have all of it. Yeah. Anyways, hey, have a good week.